Hey everyone, in today's video we're going to talk about 5 real estate video tips to target higher paying clients. Assuming you have the fundamentals down of how to shoot real estate video, these are some creative ways to bring things to that next level. And some of these are going to be tips centered around increasing your production value, and we'll also cover a little bit about how to position yourself online. These are in no particular order, and at the end of this video we'll also talk about how to price your work so that you can make as much as possible at every shoot. So let's go. First off, and this goes in the category of improving your video, adding a longer lens or a zoom lens to your kit for detail shots. The majority of shots for real estate are wide shots, and those shots are absolutely necessary to show a space, somewhere maybe around 15 millimeters. Adding a longer lens will allow you to incorporate more detailed shots, highlighting certain features within a property. An affordable lens choice for these kinds of shots would be a 50mm f1.8. Pretty much every camera manufacturer makes some version of this, and they're usually pretty affordable. I would also highly recommend looking on eBay or OfferUp for some used options. I've seen some from Canon that you can find used for even under $100. Next up is music. The music you choose to use in your video can have a huge impact on how your video is received. I see a ton of videos where the song choice came right from like a standard corporate library, and while it is very easy just to grab something and go, honestly that music excites no one and is not going to help your video stand out. I want to give you 2 examples of the same video with different music, which is going to illustrate what I mean. That's a pretty big difference, right? And one other thing to keep in mind when choosing a song, if you want to put your video over the top, then it's important to have a song that has key elements. And those key elements being an intro, a catchy hook or chorus, and also a breakdown in the middle of the song that ends up flowing back into the hook for the end of the song. Having music that's dynamic in this way is going to help viewers feel like they're being told a story and really helps them stay engaged. Third up, offer day to night video. This is good for 2 reasons. One, it allows you to charge more for the shoot because it's a specialty service and requires more of your time. And 2, this looks amazing in a portfolio. Even if it's something that isn't requested all the time, when prospective clients see it, it helps reinforce your abilities and makes you a more appealing option. And if you're thinking something like this is hard to do, honestly, it's actually not. All that's required is that you shoot the property during the day and keep a mental note about maybe 4 to 6 shots that you think would also look good during twilight hours, and come back and repeat those shots. I would highly recommend keeping these shots as simple as possible. You know, walking in a straight line forward should be pretty easy and repeatable. If you'd like to see a tutorial on how I shoot and edit these, leave a comment below, and if there's enough interest, I'll put one together. Fourth up, offer local area shots. Just like the day to night video, this is good for multiple reasons. 1, it allows you to again charge more for the shoot, and 2, it also adds to your portfolio. Also remember, you only have to get these area shots once, and then you'll be able to charge over and over again for multiple jobs, which is pretty amazing. And just keep in mind though that if you are providing videos to the same client on a continuous basis, you probably should mix up the footage a bit just to keeping it feel a little bit new. And it's also a good idea to dedicate some time every so often to updating your stock footage. Tip number 5, and this is a tip about how to position yourself online. Only post videos online of upscale listings you shot. And yes, I am smiling because I can hear what you're saying now. Oh, it's so easy, just post videos of upscale listings. Well, you don't have any upscale listings, right? I totally get it. I didn't have any upscale listings either when I first started. So let me clarify a bit what I'm talking about. This doesn't have to be multi-million dollar properties. What I'm talking about are properties that are put together. They're staged properties. Properties where the walls are nice and bright, the furniture is completely dialed in, and everything looks on point. What you don't want to post are properties that have, like a direct TV box with wires hanging off the walls and dishes stacked up, all over the kitchen counters, and pink and lime green walls, throughout the house. Now, you may have to get a little creative to find these, but you can do it. And the easiest way is to go on to Zillow and start looking up properties that are currently for sale. Find the ones that meet your criteria and start calling the listing agents to offer them a free listing video. I think you're gonna be surprised. It probably won't take as long as you think to get in the door of a nice property. You have to be diligent though. If you're the kind of person who hears no from an agent one time and then quits after that, you're not gonna get very far. So be polite, tell them that you saw their listing online and that you'd like to offer them a free property video as a way of showing them your work. And who knows, you may even gain a client out of it, but the goal is to start building your portfolio of higher end homes. Now, I did mention in the beginning of this video about how to price your work, and this might be the most challenging parts of, or one of the most challenging parts of running your business. There are two schools of thought when it comes to pricing: volume-based pricing and higher end pricing. So volume-based pricing means that you're pricing yourself below your competition so that you can attract more clients. This can be good because you'll get more work, but bad because you'll need to physically do more work to have a sustainable business. Conversely, higher end pricing is setting your prices above your competition. This can be good because you're making more money per job, but bad because you won't get as much work. So which direction you decide to go is a business decision that you have to make for yourself. As for me personally, I prefer to go for the mid to higher end pricing structure, but not so high end that I lose out on a ton of work. Just enough so that people can still consider me higher end, but still hopefully within a budget that they can handle. The best thing that you can do is to do your homework. Find your local competition and see what they're charging. My advice is, if you're just starting out, you might want to match what your competitors are charging, or maybe just come in slightly under, just while you're perfecting your craft. And as your work improves to the point where you start getting a reputation as someone who does high quality work, then up your price by 10 to 20% above your competition. This is going to get you those higher paying jobs while hopefully not pricing yourself out of the market. So that's it. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below and be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you're just getting started in real estate video, be sure to check out this video up here where I go over my top 5 gimbal moves for real estate video. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.